Well, hello, LinkedIn, X, Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, and all right, I already said Twitch, but I didn't say Twitter. So that is good. I am out here walking the baby boy. I got the stroller going. And my name is Frank Lavinia, in case you didn't know. And I'm looking for the little caption thingies here. Uh, Here we go. You can find me at the following URLs. And I just wanted to just do a quick live stream here and say thank you to everyone. I know people are commenting on my 5 o'clock shadow. It's more like, a week plus 5 o'clock shadow. But that's why I like streaming. It keeps me honest, gives me motivation to crop the beard or have no beard. But nothing wrong with beards. My brother from another mother, Andy Leonard, got one. And just wanted to let everyone know I wanted to express my gratitude and thanks for the support to the article I wrote about not being renewed for MVP. You know, once an MVP, you're always an MVP, right? I think. Um, and while I do miss the program, or I'm sure I will miss the program, I can always rejoin it. And this guy right here, there was only one chance to improve his life and make him part of our family and take care of him and get him on the right path. And so I took that. I can always reapply for MVP. But, as I said in the post, putting family first means putting family above any kind of personal ambitions, accolades, or awards. And I'm okay with that. And, most of the benefits of the MVP program, the tangible ones, I get because of a Microsoft alumnus. No, I'm not an alumna. Shame on me. I know my Latin teacher's probably rolling around in his grave. God bless his soul. Um, um, but I get most of that anyway. The only thing I'm really gonna miss are the product group interactions that they have. But honestly, in the last year, I've been so busy with court hearings, a custody fight that's been going on to get this guy to live with us, adoption hearings, social worker visits, all the stuff. Plus, we have 2 older kids and 4 dogs. It really was. I've really got to circle the wagons and focus on, the family, focus on work responsibilities. Really circle the wagons and keep the podcast strong, keep the blog strong. So some of the things that kind of fell to the wayside were all the things that would have gotten me points to get the MVP. So I feel like I made the right decision because I like the MVP program, but my family is infinitely more important. And all the things that I've been doing with joint projects with Andy, the book that I wrote with Candace, and the work I've been doing with technologists, to you and the board. And so, somebody said, "Are you moving on from the MVP program?" And I'm like, I don't think that's the right way here. I had to reprioritize. Life has a funny way of throwing curveballs, and I had to rebalance and reprioritize. And a lot of the community activities, which I love doing, I'm very passionate about that. Don't get me wrong, but I did have to push them to the side or put them on the back burner for a little bit. Now, I did do some talks, right? I did the Tech Day Pakistan, which was awesome. I did 2 sessions last year at the Azure Data Fest stuff. I wasn't able to go to the MVP Summit because, taking a jaunt off to Seattle was not really in the cards. It was a logistical challenge to get the travel done with everything else going on. And I don't know if y'all have ever adopted before, but when you adopt out of state, depending on the states that you're doing, it becomes, I wouldn't say a logistical nightmare, but it adds complexity. So honestly, like if we had lived 50 miles north of where we live, north of the Mason-Dixon, this would have been a very different story. Um, but that having been said, we didn't, and I'm not moving. Not with these interest rates. Someone was talking to me about relocating, and I was like, yeah, not with these interest rates. No, sir. Um, but I'm just taking a nice little walk through the neighborhood with the little man. Since this stream is mostly about you, do you have anything you'd like to add? Okay. He is definitely a man of few words today. Anything else you want to add? Huh? No. Okay, there you go. That's his new favorite word, by the way. No. That and mine. He's already an expert in property law. Who saw that coming, right? So, see, do I have any chats? Yeah, I know. I got to shave. And the hat here is how truckers are the lifeline of America, which I think is true. I think if we learned anything from the pandemic, is to appreciate the supply chain. I would also add that I did get this at a truck stop because my Yankee hat went somewhere in the ocean. We were going, we were jet skiing. Thought I had it on tight, and then my teenager decided to floor the jet ski, and we were going like 40, 49, 50 some odd miles an hour, and then woof, there it goes. And I was like, oh well. We did circle back to find it, but it had sunk. So live and learn. I will have to get a new Yankee hat. I'm actually going to be in New York for a short trip next week. So maybe I'll pick one up there. So, but it's all good, you know. I'm a firm believer in the MVP program. I've always been a fan. I've always admired a lot of MVPs. I thoroughly enjoyed my time as an MVP, and I would humbly, request that. I mean, let me rephrase that. I would be honored to be awarded again, but it's right now with everything else going on. It's not really a make or break. Um, I was upset for, not gonna lie, like an hour. And I realized like this has been adding a new member to the family is a lot. And adding a new member of the family when you have, I have to be very careful I say this, very well funded individuals who don't want you to take custody of someone is also a lot. Um, and it's a lot emotionally too. So, but in spite of it all, like I said, blog is still going strong. Hit 100 posts per month plus every month during this. Part of that was Dingo. So a lot of that is Dingo, which Dingo is a, you're not familiar with it. Dingo is a project that I wrote. Currently, the current incarnation is in Python, and I actually have it calling out to ChatGPT through the Fabric project, not Microsoft Fabric, different Fabric, and getting really good results from it. Actually, the other thing is podcast. Even though this, oh yeah, you have something to say? Okay, there you go. The other thing I would add is the podcast season 7 had the most number of episodes per season we ever did. This month has not really been a productive month on the podcast. Part of that was the RSS feed's been messed up. So as soon as I had a free mental cycle, I called up the support and they fixed websites support. They fixed it, really split. So I can't complain. And traffic to the website is going well. Like I said, I was appointed board of directors for Disruptive Technologists. Don't cry for me. I continue. I have a vision and a mission that I will continue to pursue. I've always been passionate about developer community, and I'm even more passionate about open source AI. It's crucial for the future of the human race that these models are exposed publicly, how they were trained, what their weights are, and all of that stuff. I have other announcements that I'm going to make around AI and open source very soon, but I'm going to hold that off for today. And yeah, we're just going to go for a walk. It's a nice day here. And yes, I know I'm getting all these comments. He is cuter than me. I do not dispute that in the least bit. Not at all. And yes, I do need a haircut. That's why I'm wearing the hat. It's time for me to get another haircut. And so, yes, I got the trucker hat because we were driving back from Hilton Head, and my Yankee hat is somewhere at the bottom of the ocean, just off of Hilton Head. And if you find it, let me know. So I realized that terrible hat head, so we stopped on a truck stop on the way back, and it's all good. I kind of like it. It looks cool. That's all I really got for now. Do you have any comments, sir? Nah, he's drinking his bottle. It's all good. Thank you for your support. It's really heartfelt. Thank you for your support and you know, um, wishing me, well, and you know, the MVP program will always be there. Family will not. And this little dude needed us, and as it turned out, we needed this little dude. All right. So on back by popular demand, there's a little dude there. Do you have anything else you'd like to add, sir? Okay. Anyway, he's mad because I didn't talk to his press agent. Anyway, you all out there, you have a great evening, and stay tuned. I'll have some big news coming in